President William Samoei Arap Ruto today officially launched the Hustlers Funds. And it was crazy. 6,000 Kenyans were applying for the funds per second. So which means every second in this country, 6,000 Kenyans were hooked into the system, applying for the funds. And majority of them actually accessed the funds. But there's one big question. What will happen to you when you fail to repay the Hustlers Funds? According to information which is available, this is what will happen to you in case you fail to repay the funds. Of course, you know the limit. The minimum is 500, the maximum is 5,000. Most people were getting between 500 to I think 10,000 for a start. Now, in case you will fail to pay back, this is what will happen. You know, if you take the loan today, you are supposed to repay it within 14 days. Now, this is what will happen in case you fail to repay. The interest rate will then be adjusted to 9.5% per annum. Basically, the interest rate as it stands is 8%. If you default, because you are supposed to repay the money within 14 days, if you default after 15 days, that's the default, then you'll be expected, they'll increase the interest. Then they are saying thereafter, persistent default spanning 30 days and over will see a customer lose their existing credit score and their accounts frozen. So it means if you take Fuliza today, and this is why you need to really work hard to repay it if you want to use it for business. But I know as Kenyans, there are those who are just taking the money for sherehe. So if you take it today and you fail after 13 days, after 30 days, your credit ratings will come down. So which means, because the president removed everybody on CRB, you'll then find yourself in CRB. And your accounts will also be frozen, because remember, this is M-Pesa. So which means any amount of money which will be coming through your M-Pesa, inakatwa. So it says, number 3, that during this period, the interest will continue to accrue pegged on the in-diplom rule, and the appropriate recovery methods will be initiated. So which means if you default, they'll initiate recovery. And because there's no collateral, I don't know how they are going to recover. Maybe they look for you because government mkono ya serikali ni kubwa or ni mrefu. So they'll initiate recovery process. Maybe one of the recovery process is M-Pesa. And because nobody is nowadays allowed to have more than two SIM cards for M-Pesa, they'll be able to track you. So if you borrow this money for business, just ensure you repay. Otherwise, if you don't repay, you are facing 10 million fine for borrowing 500, or you are facing, likely to face 5-year jail term. Hopefully, you guys will go for the Hustlers Fund.